As of right now, there are four candidates that are in the running to win the Republican primary. These are Newt Gingrich, who is against gay marriages, feels that we need to protect Israel, and wants to reduce taxes in the middle class. Rick Santorum, who is extremely opposed to gay marriage and gay rights, and believes that the wealthy do not have to pay taxes if they choose not to. Ron Paul, who is very right-winged and believes that all rights are unalienable regardless of sexual preference, and feels gay marriage should be left up to the states. And finally, Mitt Romney. Romney wants to reduce middle-class taxes and supports the Bush tax cuts. He wants to create peace in Israel and stop the jihads, and fears the radical Islamists who want to change the world. Being a Mormon, he does not support gay marriage, but does support gay rights. Many people, including one person interviewed from Florida, do believe that Mitt Romney will end up winning the Republican primaries. The interviewee was knowledgeable about the topic and was able to give great insight about some of the candidates. In her home state of Florida, Mitt Romney won by 46% of the vote and therefore got all 50 delegates from that state. Not only was she aware of Romney's opinion on Israel, she was also a firm believer that his opinion is correct. The interviewee also agrees with Romney that Islamic extremists are trying to ratify Israel and that needs to be stopped with help from the United States. One of Romney's biggest issues is getting the votes of Christians who don't feel that his religion, Mormonism, is truly Christianity and therefore will not vote for him. Many evangelicals, regardless of race or political party, are having trouble deciding to vote for Mitt Romney. Although Mormons do worship Jesus Christ, they have different beliefs on him than other Christians do, which angers some Christians because they feel that he is worshiping Jesus in the wrong way, which makes them not want to vote for him because he does not follow the same beliefs that they do. However, one reverend believes that regardless of religion, Mitt Romney will do just fine in president. This is how Romney feels about how his religion, or any other for that matter, will affect the job as president.
That have different beliefs. There are people of the Jewish faith and people of Islamic faith and other faiths who believe other things, and our president will be president of the people of all faiths. And our nation was founded on the principle of, in some respects, of religious tolerance and liberty in this land, and so we welcome people of other faiths, and I happen to believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and my Savior, but I know other people have differing views, and I respect those views and don't believe those qualify or disqualify people for leadership in our nation, but respect the fact that in this country we welcome folks of different perspectives and views and faiths. I was very proud to live in a state like Massachusetts where our heritage is one of welcoming people of other faiths. We had some struggles with that, as you know, in our early days as a nation, and I think over time the great majority of us have decided that this is something that doesn't determine who should be our president or our vice president or our governor or our senator, but instead we look at the character as Ambassador Bolton indicated, the character of the man or woman. Thank you. Please.
From the perspective of many Hispanics, Mitt Romney is not a suitable candidate for the President of the United States. Romney has strict opinions on immigration and has already said that he will veto the act that enables the children of illegal aliens to become legal citizens. He also called the Arizona immigration laws the model laws for all states, and most Hispanics are opposed to these laws. In the perspective of Democrats, Mitt Romney is not a suitable leader for our country. One Democratic politician claims that Mitt Romney's immigration policies are not leadership and it does not bring the country together. In fact, it brings it farther apart. Just recently, Obama's Vice President Joe Biden took a shot at Mitt Romney when he said everything that he has done in his life, although consistent, has been wrong. This is one example of how the Democratic Party is targeting and aiming to make the Republicans seem weak and inconsistent, like the Republicans have done to them. This is one way of showing how the Democrats do not agree with Mitt Romney's ideas and philosophies. Despite the fact that the perspectives of Hispanics and evangelicals and Democrats on Mitt Romney are bad, Mitt Romney is still seeming to do just fine in the races. He has more than half of the delegates needed to clinch the race, and his number continues to grow. It may be that some of Romney's opinions cost him the election, but it may be that some of his opinions win him the election. We will find out soon enough.